Hey guys, Demented here, and welcome to another Demented Discussions video. I've been wanting to talk about this for a little bit, at least since, like, Friday, I think, is when I mentioned it in a video, something like that. I don't even remember. I think it was Friday. But I have to go back to work. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, and I've discussed that before, but it's going to be a lot sooner than we thought. Originally, we thought we could go until August, I think it was. Yeah, it needs to be ASAP, as quick as we can, because they are forcing my wife to take short-term disability, because she's got, they don't want him, the company doesn't want to be responsible for any more injury. So, unfortunately, I don't know how that's going to affect the channel just yet. I'm trying to look at something part-time so I can still do YouTube and all that. It's just up in the air at the moment. I'm gonna at least try to get one video out regardless per week. And right now I'm still looking for work. I just started looking Friday, so we'll see how well that's gonna do and how well I handle it, because it's been a while since I've worked in doing anything, because I've been a stay-at-home parent for the last 3 years. So it's gonna be a little different, but that's okay. I've worked before, that's not a big deal. It's just I figured I'd let you guys know, that way you know that we may have to end up changing up the schedule a bit for the channel, and I'll let you guys know once I actually obtain a job on how it's going to affect the channel, what the new schedule will be and all that. And hopefully I get a job that has an actual schedule, and it's just not come in one time this day and another the next. I hate jobs like that. I like consistency. So anyway, that's mainly what I wanted to talk about. It's nothing too bad. I just figured I'd let you guys know. They have to work on her knees, if you guys haven't caught the last video I believe it was, because apparently her knees point outward, and they're not supposed to do that. It's supposed to point forward. So she's got to get those fixed. Well, unfortunately, until she gets them fixed, she can't work. Now, we tried to let her be the stay-at-home parent before, so that's why things are the way they are. She didn't like it, so that's the only reason I'm the one that became the stay-at-home. Other than that, sorry, I'm trying to fix the, oh, that made it worse. Fix the green screen here. That's a little better. But, yeah, she didn't like it, that's why we did it that way, which I was okay with. So, but yeah, that's the main thing that's been going on. May also be going to a derby this weekend. We'll figure that out. If I do, I will try to record some of it for you guys. Obviously, I can't live stream it unless they have Wi-Fi, and I highly doubt it. I don't even think they have a signal, if I remember right. Like a cell phone signal, I mean. But I'll definitely record some of it for you guys if I have a good enough seat. I put derbies up before and all that, and some of you guys liked them, some of them not so much. I have thought about, now this is also going to depend on the work, whatever the work schedule is going to be. I'm going to go ahead and start a new channel where these videos are going to stay on this channel, but I've come up with an idea, and it's basically just a channel talking about conspiracy theories. Nothing I would personally believe, not likely anyway. I mean, there might be a couple out there, but just something interesting, just like what's going on. It might be stuff I make up too. It's just something fun. Just random crap. I don't know yet. I've already got a title for the channel, but I'm not going to say anything just yet, because I don't want anybody to take the title. And again, it's all going to depend on the work schedule and when this channel's going to get a release. I may go ahead and release the channel and just not do anything with it for a little bit. I don't know. I might keep this background. I like this background for my green screen. But, I'm sorry, it's short-term short attention span. I can't even think today. I'm going on no sleep yet again. So that's how my brain works. It's just. But yeah. Anyway, once we get all that sorted out, I'll let you guys know. I like to keep you guys updated with everything. I need to start writing things down because I can never remember what I was going to talk about. There was a couple other things, and right now my brain's just not doing what I want it to. I need a new brain, damn it. Oh yeah, we are going to definitely do Vault 76 to a new Fallout 76, whenever it comes out. I may wait until they do private servers because I don't want to deal with a bunch of assholes playing. And then also wait for some of my friends to get it because I'd like to do a co-op thing. I also plan on doing more. More of the same basically. Golf with friends and all that. Fallout 4 may take a backseat for a little while unless you guys really want some more builds. I don't know yet. I do have a couple ideas on builds. I just don't really want to mess with it right now. Though I will also be playing the mods when they're fully released. There's one, I can't remember what it was called right off. I have to like New California or something like that. And it's a mod for New Vegas. And I'm not sure if it's been released yet. I know it's close if it hasn't been. So we will be definitely downloading that and playing that. Hopefully it's good. And then there's a couple coming out for 4, obviously. So we'll see how all that's going to turn out. That's what a lot of you guys subscribed for, was the Fallout content, so... And nobody's really been watching much of this channel anyway. There's a few of you that seem to be pretty loyal, which I appreciate you guys. And I have no problem making you guys mods if you want to be. Just pipe up in comments and I can go to your channel and do all that. But yeah, things kind of went down ever since the not trending, the other website. The website I was using, my brain, seriously brain, I'll think of it later. But that website I was telling you guys about, that shut down, that I was using, I lost 20 to 30 views per video after they shut down. That's how much they were helping the channel. I was getting like 40 views a video. Now I'm lucky to get 3 or 4. So, but that's okay. I'm gonna keep doing it as long as I choose to, I guess. It may pick back up, it may not. I do it for the fun of it. If you guys would rather have these vlog type videos, I would gladly boot back up a new vlog channel because I deleted the old one. And it would be called something completely different. What is with this music? It's just music I find on YouTube, guys. Kind of makes me think of Halloween noises, the bats that fall down and make that kind of noise. I do also plan on eventually getting the new Kingdom Hearts when it comes out in January. If I can afford to get it then, I'll get it. Problem is, if it's anything like the last one, it won't let you stream it properly. I think I actually ended up deleting those videos because you could only stream so much of it, and then you'd get to a part and the game would say you cannot stream this or something like that. It's something Disney did or Square Enix did. Somebody did it. And it basically blacked out the screen, which really pissed me off. I was like, come on, really? If you want to claim copyright on it, as long as it's not a strike, I don't care. Not like my views or my videos are getting many views anyway. Not that I'd mind too much. Like I said, I do it for the fun of it. Which is the only reason you really should do YouTube. Never get into it for money or anything like that. One, you're not more than likely not going to make anything. And two, if you're doing it for money, you're not going to be happy doing it. I guarantee it. You're going to be stressing out about it every step of the way. You see a lot of these bigger YouTubers that originally didn't start out with money, but they ended up relying on just that YouTube revenue, and now they're hurting real bad. I would never rely on just it to survive. But yeah, any kind of content you guys want to see or questions or whatever, feel free to answer. I will gladly go and do a Q&A video if we get enough questions. If you guys want to do that, I'd do that for a Demented Discussions video. I don't know what all we plan on doing. We do eventually plan on going back to the Children's Museum. You've seen a couple little videos from, well, some of you have, from last year, I think it was, where it was videos of my kid. But they have, or they are adding a ropes course that everybody can climb on, and that'd be kind of interesting, I think, to go and do. I also plan on getting some more equipment, do some like POV videos. Oh, my nose itches. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet. Honestly, I'd like to get some lenses cut for one of those pairs of glasses that have the camera in them. And then just do that. Get some specialized lenses so you don't have to wear these. Granted, the cameras on those aren't that great, but so be it. It'd be legit POV videos. I can't afford a GoPro or anything. I'm too broke. I can't afford that much of anything, quite honestly. Well, obviously, if I have to go work, then obviously I can't afford anything. On top of which, I'd like to eventually get a house and all that. We get a house, we'll be able to do like a custom background where you won't have to necessarily mess with the green screen if I don't want. I do plan on, once we get something like that, setting up like an entire room, like a camera will be pointing in just a corner or something like that. So you'll be able to see more for specifically these videos, and we won't need the green screen for these. The green screen will be safe for gaming videos. Like, I want to set up an actual corner, but with where we are right now, I can't do what I want to do because we can't really modify too much. I mean, it's an apartment. What are you going to do? As for my back and everything, it's better, so just so you guys know, a little update there. Basically what it was a bulging disc. Oh, why am I so itchy? It was just a bulging disc, so they just had me do some exercises, which corrected it. That wasn't a big deal. A little update on the weight loss. It's kind of like froze for me. I lost like 15 to 17 pounds, and then it's just leveled off for the moment. Just going through little bits and pieces of what's been going on. I know it's nothing too exciting right now. But, yeah. I'm trying to stay away from politics and crap like that. So, don't ask any questions related to politics. I will ignore them. Unless it's just like a goofy, joking question. And I can tell it's obviously... but yeah, we'll definitely set up something cool whenever we can. Hopefully get some better monitors and all that. The only problem that I will have with that is I don't have to wear pants. That sucks. I don't like wearing pants. It's too hot in these little rooms. You need like some better aeration or whatever. What sucks is it's even central air, and it doesn't help much. Because the computers put off a lot of heat. Plus you have these lamps and the TVs. I've got 2 monitors, and TVs is what they are. That one I got in the dumpster dive, and then one I bought back in like 2009. And it's still working. And then obviously, like I said, the computer puts off a lot of heat anyway. Even though it doesn't feel like it's... Well, actually it does right now. I probably need to put a better fan on it eventually. All things you gotta have money for. I know whenever we do eventually get a house, I do plan on building my own desk out of pallets. Like, I've got a mental image on how I want to do it, so it's gonna be a decent desk. we'll figure things out as we go along, basically. And like I've said before, if the channel ever gets big enough, we'll do charity videos. Or if you guys even want to donate to charity, I have the PayPal link down below. You just have to let me know what that donation is for. If you want me to donate it to a charity, which by charity I mean it would go to our Humane Society, because I've volunteered with them for the last 8 years now. So, other than that, if you wanted to donate something to me, just let me know. It's nothing. It can go to me, Humane Society, whatever. If you want something, want to buy a toy for my kid, just tell me. Here, that's what it's for. Okay. Do whatever. Not that he needs anything. He's got a lot of toys. My brain work, damn it. I'll probably end up doing some special videos for Halloween. It's another thing I would need some POV glasses for, which I can get some of those glasses with the camera on it. I just won't be able to see. Unless I can find some of these lenses will fit in or something. There's a haunted house that's around here, and it's very, very popular. Like, it's a big one. So we might go and do that. Problem with that is usually there's a maze set up in there, and I get lost so easy. If you guys have seen GeoGuessr, you see how lost I get. And we're just gonna be doing stupid things like that. Probably go back out to the woods, show you guys the waterfall as well. I don't think I did a waterfall video yet. Oh, I did, but that was a long time ago, and it was just the waterfall. And I do not think it was actually on this channel. I think I only uploaded it to Facebook. Hopefully we can still get down there, because the last time I went down there 2 or 3 years ago, there was a tree falling down over the path. So we'd see. Probably do some like creek walking videos and things like that. Just things like that. I may just make a separate channel specifically for vlogs again. So you'd have these, and then just like random stuff, and stuff would still be unedited, because I don't edit. It might be cuts in it, but it'd just be because I hit the pause button or the stop button and I just spliced it together. I mean, it's not out of laziness. One, I don't have the equipment to do it, and two, I don't really have the patience and know-how. I'm sure I could teach myself pretty easily. It's not that hard from what I've been told, but I don't have the patience for it. That's why I can't be like a mechanic or anything. It's bad enough working on your own vehicle. I'll change oil, that's about the most you'll get me to do. Change oil or a tire. I can do the basics without getting too pissed off. But yeah. This music's making me sleepy. Doesn't help that it's almost 9 o'clock. I don't even know if you guys can hear that. That's awful low. Let me see. Well, it's about as loud as me. Maybe it's just because I've got it turned down on my headset. And this music, by the way, is from... Let me pull it up. These people. Not that you can really see it. Gaze Clan. G-A-Z-E Clan Radio. So, I'll go away. There we go. Get rid of that extra stuff. I think I'll definitely... Well, you can't really say forgive images on... Can you? I don't know. I'll figure it out. If not, I'll bookmark it. Because I'll probably reuse this one quite a bit. I like this one. But yeah, obviously, I would plan to... I would just paint the wall green so we wouldn't have to mess with this cheap tablecloth that keeps messing up my background. And yes, I know I jump all over the place when I talk. It's just the way my brain works. ADD does that, or ADHD. I don't even remember which. They said it was ADHD, and then they said it was ADD. So it's kind of... I'm told both things. Who knows? I do plan on doing more eating challenges and stuff for you guys eventually. I've just got to find something weird. And we get a house, and I'm actually getting a little bit of money coming in. I might set up a P.O. box for people to actually send stuff to. But, A, that's going to take at least a couple hundred people watching each video, because it's not going to be worth it for me to not do that. Because I'll gladly do unboxing videos and things like that. We're not going to do any more of the Geek Fuel boxes. Not likely, anyway, because they've jumped the price way, way up, and they only come out every few months now. It's like 3 times as much, and you only get it once every 3 months, but it's supposed to be a bigger box. I don't know. It's like $60 now versus $26, I think, when I was getting it. So that was the only reason I was getting it, because it was cheap. I was like, I can afford this. Can't anymore. So there probably won't be any giveaways for a while. If I start the new channel up, not the conspiracy one, the vlog channel, if we hit like 100 subscribers on there, yeah, I'll do like milestone giveaways, but I'm not doing more than that. Unless I happen to get something that I can give away. You never know, I may get a gift card that I don't want or can't use, or who knows, things like that. And then just send it to you. And quite honestly, if we ever hit 100,000 subscribers, I'd gladly do a huge giveaway. Excuse me, burp. I'd gladly do a huge giveaway, like a console or something. But I highly doubt we're ever going to get to that point. Because that's my main YouTube goal. And no, I'm not going to buy subscribers or anything like that. That's not. They've got to be active subs. If they're inactive, then it's kind of pointless to even have them. That's why sub for sub doesn't work very well, unless they're physically watching your videos. And besides that, that's also against YouTube's crap. And YouTube's also doing some more changes, which is also kind of messing up smaller channels yet again. I'm calling the desk. But basically, they're making it so our videos no longer show up in everybody's feed. Basically, if you're not actively watching it, you're not gonna see them in your feed at all, which sucks. Basically, you got to be watching them constantly, even if you've already hit the bell notification button. Yeah. So, just YouTube screwing things up yet again. That's why I've gone to like 4 other services, all on the channel banner, by the way. So if you guys are interested in Twitch or Mixer or YouNow or Stream.me or whatever, everything I'm streaming to, go ahead and check them out. Because honestly, not just me, I don't see YouTube itself being around for too much longer if they keep this crap up. They're gonna kill off their own platform. Because they're getting more and more people to leave every day, which isn't good. I'm gonna stick through with it, so you don't have to worry about me leaving at all. There's been a couple times I've thought about it, but I'm not going to. The only way I would be if I absolutely had zero time to do YouTube. I'd still leave the channel up so people could watch my old stuff. But if I just like had zero time for whatever reason, like if I was working 7 days a week or whatever, then that'd be the only way you'd see me leave. But yeah, it's just completely messed up. Who knows? I've got to get rid of a bunch of crap, I swear. Like, there's crap all over this room that I need to get rid of, like, we don't even use. I know, off topic again. Actually, I do have a giveaway I'll do if we hit 1,000 subs. If we hit 1,000 subs. By the end of the year, I have a projector and a screen. I don't know how I would shift the screen, but I know how I can shift the projector pretty easily. and I would give that away. It's not a very expensive one, it's like $100, but still. I don't even use it anymore. I was playing my PS3 on there for a while. So, I mean, I might eventually set it back up, if not, but we just don't have the space here. Like, I actually, for a while, before I was actively doing YouTube videos, I just had this set up as like a theater. So we had our own little theater. It didn't work out so hot. I mean, it worked for the PS3 and all that, but, you know, it would, the biggest problem is it's doesn't have the HDMI, so it needs an adapter. It's got the old composite cable, or not composite, well, it does have composite as well, but the, what do you call that? The blue cable that you used to use for the computer. It's not playing, I swear. Those. So, yeah. But, so we'd have to get an adapter for it. I have an adapter somewhere and I would send it with it, but hell, the thing's been sitting so long, I don't even know if it works. I'd have to test it. But I swear, if we get close to 1,000, I'll start, like, if we hit 900 subs, that's when we would start the giveaway. And I'd set it for like 2 months out or whatever, depending on how fast the channel's growing at that point. Because usually the channel, from what I've noticed, started growing more in the summer. Well, it's summer now, and we've gained 1 subscriber and lost 3. Now, those 3 could have been dead subs, which YouTube does a, like, to go through and delete dead subs that don't watch your stuff. And one of those was from one of my other vlog channel that I deleted, so yeah. So the other 2 may have been dead subs, who knows. But yeah, it's just kind of discerning, or my brain, I swear. I want a word, damn it. Off-putting. That's not the word I was looking for, but it'll work. It's kind of off-putting when you just see the channel dying. Because, like I said, views have gone way, way down. Down to like 1/10 of what they were, if not lower. And like I said, subs have been, I mean, subs have been about the same. We lost a couple, but I'm not too worried about that. It's just not been growing, which is fine. Sometimes you just get stuck, and you'll be stuck for a little while. It just means I need to do something to give it a little push. So we'll have to, I'll see what I can come up with. We may have something stupid or exciting just to give it a little bit of a push over the edge. Probably have to end up doing some stupid things just to kind of... And also, depending on what the job is I would get, if they would allow me to film, I might do a little bit of filming there. Obviously, I couldn't do it if it would get me fired, but I would ask them first. And in this state, you can't legally even film people without their permission anyway. So, which is stupid. Technically, you don't need their permission. They just need to know about it. But, yeah. Illinois for you. Maybe one of these days they'll get their heads out of their asses and straighten up, but I doubt it. And it's not just Illinois. I'm sure there's other states that are like that too, but, you know. I also plan on possibly writing to some celebrities just to kind of do like just something interesting. Like that's the Duck Dynasty people from when they were actually popular. Actually, it was right when Phil got in trouble for, I think, racial remarks or something like that. But I wrote to them just for my wife because she was big into the show at the time. And I got them for our anniversary. Well, she no longer wanted it, so I took it over, I guess. But I may do things like that just to kind of get something, maybe somewhat of an interview style, and that would be for the vlog channel, obviously. Yeah, because that's something that's not too expensive to do. Costs me like maybe about $5 per video, because you'd have to get a couple envelopes, because you'll need a return envelope, like the big padded ones, a piece of cardboard. You got to print off the picture, because most of them will not send just a picture. You have to actually print it off, and then just take the time out to write. So yeah, and then obviously send the stamps. But I thought about sending a couple of my hats, but I'm afraid I won't get them back. Oh, excuse me. Like, I could send both of these to Michael Keaton if I wanted to. Or not Michael Keaton. Tim Burton. Michael Keaton's Beetlejuice, damn it. I was thinking Michael Keaton because I was thinking sending that to him too. But I could do that, send both to Tim Burton, because he made both. If I wanted to, I mean. I don't know. Just things I've got going on in my head. And honestly, I think I'd probably do better with a vlog channel than I would gaming, because gaming's so oversaturated. So is vlogging, honestly. But at least with vlogging, I can get some frustrations out. I can just talk to you guys, and they would all be live. It'd still all be live, except for like derby videos, things I've got to go out for. If there's no Wi-Fi signal, I'm not going to be live, because we do not have unlimited data. If we had unlimited data, absolutely, I'd go live all the time. But we don't, so that's that. Thought about if I can find some places and get, I would get permission, because I'm one of those that'll get caught otherwise. I thought about doing some abandoned houses and stuff like that, and I know of one I can, for sure, go into. Whether or not it's safe, I have no idea. And the only reason I know I can is I know the people who own it, and I'm not going to say who or anything, but because once you see it, it's, at least the last I saw it, it was pretty bad, like nasty, and pack rats. Supposedly it's been pretty well cleaned out by thieves, but I don't know, I've not been in there. Apparently, from what I've been told, they actually removed part of the back wall of the house to get in and out. I don't know. Just weird crap. On top of which, I would definitely have to bring a weapon of some sort, because this is a big meth town. So who knows if there's meth heads in there or whatever. It's unlikely, but it's possible. But yeah, that would be, at least, we would have at least one place that's abandoned. It's only been abandoned maybe, I want to say a couple years. I know it was abandoned after my kid was born, because I remember that, yeah. And he's only he'll be 4 this year, so. And it would be just me there. That one I may end up trying to live stream. I don't know. But, yeah, that'd get us at least one abandoned video. Other than that, it might be just like walking around and all that, doing stupid stuff, and probably getting into a little bit of trouble, but none enough to get into a lot of trouble. Like at worst, get yelled at, maybe a ticket at most. I don't know. We'll see. Phone's waterproof, so I can always do something with that. I can't jump off of bridges or anything into the lake like some people, because I can't swim very well. So that's out. But there's a couple of weird areas I could show you around this town. I call them weird areas. They're slightly unknown, is what I should say. And a lot of creek walking videos I could easily do. But for those, I would have to find someone to deal with me in case something happens. Not people-wise, but we do have water moccasins around here, which are poisonous water snakes. They're not, like, so poisonous that you can't easily get treatment for it. But bad enough that you'd have to go to the hospital. Who knows? Odds are I'd get some like waiters or something for that, but I don't know. I've only seen the snakes once myself, so nothing too bad. I think they're kind of rare. I actually was going to do a video this past winter, but I just never got around to it. We never had good enough proper weather for it in the winter. And I was going to jump back into the lake through a thin layer of ice, which I've done it before. Wasn't on purpose, though. I would need to make sure I have everything with me, like clothes and all that. It's not bad as long as you're quick about it. And there is... Okay, where did my music go? Did you freeze? There we go. Sorry, guys. I was... But anyway, it's not too bad. I would not recommend doing it to anybody that doesn't know what they're doing. I got lucky. It was an accident the first time. I'd actually been kicking at the ice off of a boat dock, and I just fell in. Well, I just climbed right back out, and then just drove home. It wasn't anything too bad. It's got to be above 30, but still thin layer ice. Thin. Like, enough to where you can easily push it out of the way to break it. That way, you don't get trapped underneath or anything. It is quite an adrenaline rush, I can tell you that much. And I just wanted to film a little video like that. One, kind of for fun. Two, to show you guys the effects of it and all that. Just weird little stuff like that. It is very, very dangerous to do, obviously. Like, you gotta watch your vitals and all that crap. But I'll probably do that this winter if we get a good enough day for it. Like I said, it's gotta be at least above 30, because otherwise it's almost an instant freeze. On top of which, we've got I'll have to make sure I have an extra pair of clothes and all that. Like, I'll probably just throw out some swim trunks and just jump in. It's not very deep right there. That's why I said by the boat dock. I already told you I'm not a very good swimmer, so that's not very deep. You just lift yourself out. That's it. Yeah, you have an adrenaline rush for about an hour, 20 minutes to an hour. So, yeah. But that's just because your body goes into a mode where it wants to protect itself and try to warm up. Like right now, I'm actually sweating my ass off, but I'm wearing a freaking... I can't remember what the hell they called this thing. One of the brands is like a Snuggie type thing. I don't give a shit about it. It's Deadpool, so we grabbed it. And I've only got it on because otherwise you'd see nothing but a fur coat. And nobody wants to see that. So, I don't know. Like, if we get enough subs and I start doing charity live streams, I'll probably do some weird crap. Like, I don't know, go and find another scorpion to eat live on camera or something. I've done it. Go get some crickets or whatever. I've done that. I've done videos of it before. Spicy food's kind of getting out a little bit because my stomach's not handling it so much anymore. Pretty much ever since I ate the Carolina Reaper, I don't know what happened. It like reset my taste buds or something. I can't handle spicy food anymore. It's weird. Because anybody that's been with my channel for a while knows I love spicy food. And because I had the ghost chili, I had the Carolina Reaper, and obviously weaker peppers, but yeah, ever since I ate that Carolina Reaper, something happened, and my taste buds just like, nope. It gave up. Like, even like minor spicy foods have been spicy to me, which is odd, because I'm used to, or I was used to, being able to eat pretty much whatever I want and not bother me whatsoever. So I don't know what happened there. But they say your taste buds change every 7 years, so maybe that's just what happened. It's just a coincidence that it happened around that time. I don't know. Like, I mean, I'll do pretty much whatever. I have no shame, so it doesn't bother me too much. Well, I mean, obviously there's some limitations, but one, it's got to be okay by YouTube standards. It's got to be legal. Oh, like, I thought about, I was gonna do it, like, last year, I want to say. I was going to do a charity thing, but that was before the views started tanking. I was going to take some glue and just like cover myself head to toe in glue, and then like confetti and crap like that, just random crap, and just run around town. But I need somebody else to help me with filming and all that, because there's no way I can show everything by myself. I imagine we might run into some little bit of trouble with that. There's nothing illegal about it, but it might get questioned or something. Who knows? And cops around here are dirty anyway, but so they'd probably find a reason, but still, I would do it. I might still do that. Like, I'll go eventually get a kiddie pool or something, and then just grab the gallon of Elmer's glue and just but I was thought about doing that and then letting people walk around stores and crap and just letting people glue more crap to me, just for like $1 or whatever, just to give to the Humane Society. And I actually okayed this with the Humane Society, by the way. Not the stores yet, but yeah, that's the kind of things I thought about. I have in my head. It's just it's got to have a good turnout, otherwise it's pointless. Basically, we've got to be taking in more donations versus how much I'm spending. Otherwise, I just give them what little I can. Otherwise, it just makes 0 sense. That's why I want to wait until then. I would gladly do constant charity live streams, quite honestly. I'm just that type of person. I like helping people. It may not always be for the same thing. Quite often it would definitely be for the Humane Society, but I have also volunteered with a company called Faith in Action. We built wheelchair ramps for people who needed them at no cost to them. And that was funded by a church. I can't remember which one, but I think, well, I mean, it's not going to matter which church, because you guys wouldn't know it anyway unless you're local. But still, thought about doing that. There's just all kinds of weird things. I mean, there's a lot of... I have no problem trying foods or anything like that. And yes, I know I already said that, but... just doing all kinds of weird shit. You know. Hell, I'll go... well, as long as it doesn't involve small areas, because I have minor claustrophobia, I would say. Like, I have no problem going and standing in something I know I can easily get out. It's more, not really a fear of being in the place, it's more, I have a fear I'm going to get stuck somewhere. Like, there's no way I can go into a, possibly a cave where it's closed spaces, you know, where they've got to squeeze through. There's no way. That would get me. Not that there's any caves around here anyway, but that I know of. You have to go all the way south, to my knowledge. That's why I can't do certain jobs like cable installation or anything like that, because sometimes you gotta go into crawl spaces. There's no way. Crawl spaces are out. An attic, maybe. Crawl space, no. Other than that, I don't really have any fears that I know of. Used to be having an issue with heights, not so much anymore. But yeah. Eventually, you may also get videos from, like, if, say, Simonton's the company my wife works for, if they decide to go back to Holiday World, which is a theme park, you may get some POV shots from that. I would have to sneak a camera because they don't want you filming. And that's more because it says for the privacy of guests, but I don't know. It'd be mostly water rides anyway, because I'm not big on the rest of the theme parks. Just, like, I like the water park. It's just the way I am. Besides that, right now my kid's not quite old enough to really ride too much anyway. He meets the height requirement, I think. He almost did last year when we went, but he was just so sick. He was just sick. He got sick. I don't know what was wrong with him. I don't remember. I think he had like a cold or something. But being a kid, they're always throwing a fit. So he just wasn't feeling good. I know he had a fever and was throwing up the next day. Or was it, I think it was the night before he was throwing up, but he acted like it was okay that morning, so we went ahead and took him anyway. Now he would have to have earplugs in because he's got a tube. So everybody's got to have surgery in this family apparently. he may have to do the other ear next. We don't know yet. He keeps complaining that one's bothering him, so I've got to get it checked out now. Which I'm gonna have them check it out on his next appointment anyway. I hope he doesn't have to have that one done. If he does, he does, but it sucks. And like I said, my wife's actually going in for 2 surgeries eventually, probably about a month down the road from now. I don't really know when yet. She's still got to meet with some people. And what's going to suck is we have to go all the way to Springfield, Illinois for one of them. That's a good, let me see here. I will show you exactly how far it is from me. Because I'm in Paris, Illinois. Go away. Here it is. Directions. Sorry guys, I'm a slow typer. Yeah, 2 hours away, going that way. It's almost a direct route, so it's not really like super far out of the way. But for reference, let's see here. 2.5 hours, you might as well say. Let's go with, just for some reference here. Stop it. Oh, you asshole. I just wanted to delete the word Springfield. Let's do Chicago, just for some reference here. Yeah, only about another half hour away from going up there. Though I don't know why it's taking you the long route. Because there's a straight away. Oh, because there's construction up there. Other than that, we can also go to Decatur, which is actually closer. Let's click on Decatur. Where's directions? There we go. Oh, why didn't you save that? Decatur's obviously a little closer, actually about an hour closer, so that's probably where we'll end up going instead. And we would probably take that route. But that's where the other doctor is. She's supposed to get a choice. So Springfield's further away than Decatur is. I've actually been to Decatur and it stinks, like smell-wise. So, I mean, yeah. I've actually probably been over most of this state, quite honestly. But you know what? For a little bit of fun. Where's Street View? Is this Street View? There you go. Hey, they actually took this not that long ago. Oh no, this says May 2013. Okay, I see. I thought that said $2.89, which is our current gas price. Wait, is that my old truck? No, that's a Jeep. Never mind. That's our old high school, by the way. And yes, I'm probably going to regret doing this, showing you guys where everything is. Because I'm going to show you roughly where we live. Go all the way down the street here. Whoop. Hold on. I'm going to check something real quick. I could just probably type in the address, I'm sure, but... Oh, how about we do it this way? That way I'm not showing any direct routes. Where are we? That is not the street. What street did you... Oh, you did. Okay. It's just a little too far north. I'll show you guys our old apartment instead. Yeah, right here's our old apartment. We were in this apartment right here. Probably at the time these were taken, honestly. I can check real quick. Oh look, our old neighbor that's just died is sitting on the porch. That's interesting. Go forward just a hair. Yeah, this guy just died, like a couple months ago. This has gotta be... It says 2013. Did we live here in 2013? Let's see, that's 5 years ago. Yeah, we lived there. That doesn't mean we were home, but... Oh, what happened? I don't know what happened. But for reference... Or not for reference, I'll show you where we currently live if I can find it. I'm going the wrong direction. Right around here. I told you guys I was thinking about doing this anyway. Well, they got this side down. This is the old part to our apartments. This isn't where we live. This is just the old part. Scooch forward. I highly doubt they updated it. Nope, because that's still gravel. And all this is field. That's where we live. I'm not really too worried about showing people where we live. A, you don't have my exact address. B, you'd have to know where everything's at. But I'll show you guys a couple places here. Let's go this way. Oh. And I'll show you guys the house I was talking about possibly doing an investigation on. First, let's go this way, though. Because I'm curious as to something here. See, this is... They need to really update this if it was last updated 2013. Come on. Scroll forward. What is that? Oh, it's a dead bush. Okay. I was like, what the hell? I didn't know what it was. But, they've updated a lot of stuff since they did this map. I'm gonna have to actually start this music back over here. Because we're towards the end of it. Alright. Go back. Like, that's where our Dollar Tree sits now. And then this is a bus garage now. It used to be Ford. Obviously, if you can't see that over there. Let's see if I can get to the house from here. Well, obviously I can, because I know the way around my town. Probably do it blindfolded. Probably not, but... all the way up. And then we're back over to the high school. The old high school. The new high school won't even be on here yet, otherwise I'd show you guys that. But... like, see, all this is wood now on the front of this building because somebody broke one of their windows. This place is closed. Over here, there's a building. This building's actually tore down. Here, I can go this way. They tore down this building. And this one. Both of those. And now this one's a different bar. Like, that just happened though, so, I mean... but that's... see, this sidewalk's not even that color anymore. Yeah. This is the town where Eldridge is from, by the way. Country singer. I'll play a little bit of one of his songs. If you guys know any of the songs, you'll know that one. You know, it'd be hilarious if I could find myself. It says May of 2013. No, I didn't want to go down this way. I want to go down this other little curve. This way. Whoop. I love being able to jump like that. Wait a minute. Is that who I think it was? I might know who that was. Go back one. No, I don't know who that is. Okay. Yeah, see, this house got washed. The back of it's gone now because of a flood. So, yeah, this has been a little bit ago. Granted, that happened like a couple years back, but still. Yep. See, yep, they were still living there. Now, that's our old vehicle right there. Told you I knew these people, so. I don't know if it was ours at that point. We bought it off of them. Oh, Jesus. Well, you can see how bad the yard is. I bet the wall that I was told about is actually probably this wall, which actually just goes to the garage, which is busted down. These pictures actually only taken a year after I got married, so. I'm hearing noises. Man, this has been going on for quite a while. Usually I stop these at about 20 minutes. I just don't feel like stopping right now. I have no purpose to stop right now, quite honestly. I think... let's go back to that apartment that I showed you the first time. I think if we go... oh, what happened here? I think if we go up in the air a little bit, it will show up. My old truck. Okay. What the hell? How did I get... what? Whatever. We'll do it this way. Go back there. Are we still too far up? Yeah, we are, but not by much. Okay, nope, let's zoom out. Zoom in just a little. Now I'm completely lost at where the building went here. Valley Vapor. They must have labeled that because that's more recent. Okay, so this has got to be it right here. Nope, my truck's not there. So the last time I checked this, they had my truck there, my old truck, which is no longer there because I no longer have the truck. We sold it because it... Oh, come on. Am I not on the ground? There we go. No. Okay, whatever. I guess I can show you guys. That's our jail. And I was locked up right about here. And trust me, it is disgusting inside. Like, I doubt they have any pictures online of it, but I can look. And that's our theater. What was playing this day? I don't know. It looks like Superman and I can't tell. Star Trek. I like how they blur the people's faces on these. Trust me, we don't care. Something must... Oh, never mind. This is May, so it's probably Memorial Day. Around Memorial Day that they took this, because I see all the flags up. I'm just looking around, seeing what all's changed since then. Quite a bit has changed, honestly. Go the wrong way down the road. Yep, 349 and it jumps to 389. I like when they take them all. See, now it says July. June. Oh, I went too far south. Oh, hey, they just busted meth a meth house right here. Like, I want to say about 4 months ago. $3.49 at that one. You know, it'd be interesting if they caught like an accident or something. Yeah, see, that's still Sunco. Actually, it looks like it's closed down at this point. Yeah, it's now Sitco. I like how they blur the one sign, but the others are unblurred. It's just a cigarette sign. But yeah, this gas station's been open and closed like 4 times. And this building's been torn down. It's no longer there. The people who had it there were cooking meth in it as well, so it got tore down. I guess that's when that was Verizon, which is up north now. I'm trying to think of anything else that has changed since then. Oh, I got turned around. I could show you guys. Oh. I guess he had to pull in for some gas. I could show you guys where I live, where I grew up, I guess. It's in this town. It's not that far away. I mean, this town's not that big, quite honestly. It's really not. This used to be an IGA a long time ago, like when I was a kid. You know what, let's go this way to do it. I'm sorry if this is boring to anybody. I figured some of you guys might like to see some of the hometown. This used to be a broom factory. They actually made brooms. I don't remember them ever doing that while I lived around here, but we would actually get yelled at for playing in this area because it floods out. We would play down there on our bicycles. And the owner, this place has caught fire I don't know how many times. There used to be a weird dude that lived here. For Halloween, he'd give away pennies because he ran out of candy. Is it this house? No, it's not. It's got to be this brown one. This house, they actually busted it, or the cops busted in because some guy was trying to hang himself. This one, my grandma used to rent a long time ago. It was in better condition than it is in this picture. This was my wife's aunt's house. Which nobody's home at the time, apparently. My house, a long, long time ago when I was a kid, used to stand right here and they tore it down. I'm sure I could probably still find pictures if I really wanted to. I might do some research and find pictures if I can, or try to find pictures if I can, and share them with you guys. Of course, when I was little, this is where a child molester used to live. My last knowledge now, there was a, I can't remember what country she was from, Romania or something. But there used to be a child molester that lived there. These guys have always lived there. They used to actually sit outside. They may still do that, I don't know. I can't see the TV, but they'll put a TV out here and sit there and watch NASCAR. Their house is just full of NASCAR memorabilia. And you can see how bad the streets are. They've not been fixed since then. I don't think they've ever fixed this street, quite honestly. It's not the worst street I've seen, but... this house, there was actually somebody that got busted for making a pipe bomb. Again, that's before I even knew what the hell anything was. Let's see. Used to have relatives that lived in this house. This house is actually gone now. Like the porch and everything was falling in. Like, this is my old stomping grounds. That's what I'm showing you guys, obviously. This house, I used to have a friend that lived there. He's locked up in an insane asylum now. And I'll get into the stories behind all that eventually. As of right now, I mean, there's no reason to get into the stories, but I'll go ahead and tell that one because I'll probably forget to tell you guys otherwise. Basically, he got locked up in an insane asylum. He had a little brother. His brother died, and he ended up going nuts because of it. And he actually tried to kill his foster mother. So she had him institutionalized, and he's been in there probably since 2000, if not longer. So he's been in there 18 plus years. Yeah, it's not a good situation. If I knew where, I'd honestly go visit him, because he was one of my best friends at school. Not that he'd probably remember me, but still. Used to play at this park all the time, too. Used to be a big metal slide that was here that they tore down. Teeter-totters and all that. And obviously this is one of the worst neighborhoods in this town, honestly. It's not a bad little town to live in, honestly, other than the corrupt cops, which you pretty much run into those everywhere anymore. That friend I was just telling you about that got locked up ended up moving right here for a little bit, and this is the house that he got locked up from. His foster mother still lives there, to my knowledge. Go this way. Come on, zoom up through there. No, we haven't passed it yet. Okay. This is the story on my brother. Yeah, okay, you can. His dumbass drove down here to this dead-end street in a vehicle that didn't have reverse. He tried to drive this. I was in the vehicle with him. I was in the back seat. I was like, don't do it. We'll get out and push. No, he decides to drive, and there's a little, like, koi pond or something back here. I don't know. It was dark. It was one of those in-ground ponds. He ended up getting stuck in there. Yeah, those people were pissed. I don't blame them. He didn't get anything out of it. He didn't even get charged I think he got a ticket. That was it. So, go down this way. I'll show you the worst neighborhood in this town. The ghetto, if you want to call it that. Go down here. Right here, trailer park. One of them, anyway. Most of these trailers have actually burned down since these pictures have been taken. That's how bad it is. This is probably where most of the meth heads hang out. Because this guy is a slumlord. He doesn't take care of any of the trailers anyway. On top of which, is that person standing there? No, okay. That was just weird. But on top of which, like I said, there's meth heads live through here. And that's probably why they've caught fire. But like 99% of these trailers are now burned. They're still standing there, but they're burned. He just doesn't want them out. And this place has never had anything done to get fixed. Unfortunately, we lived there a long time ago, but you can't always tell what you can afford. This is when I was a child. We grew up with almost nothing. We're a little better off now, but it's still not a great situation. This trailer park's not near as bad. It is now, but it wasn't in this picture, because this is before the same guy that owned that trailer park supposedly bought this one, and it's gone down the shitter. Go out here. Whoop. There's some ball diamonds back here. I used to play baseball back there. Come on, speed up. Now, I've shown you guys videos of the lake and stuff before. The lake's just right over here, which I could show you that in a little bit. We're going to do a couple little things, and then I'll show you the lake, and then I think I'll end it, because I've been streaming for an hour and 13 minutes. It'll probably be about an hour 20 by the time we're done. Thanks for whoever's been sticking with me, because I know somebody's been in and out here. Not quite far enough yet. Whoop, it got dark. And right here, oh Jesus, that picture looks creepy as shit. They went in the fall, that's why. But this is those woods. You guys have seen them in my videos a couple times that I walked through. Jesus, that looks like it's an entrance to a graveyard now. Oh, cool, you can actually see the trails. Wait. Did they? Okay, no. Damn, I was hoping they took pictures on the trails. But there's a Boy Scout driving trail through here. It goes right to the lake. Railroad Bridge, I think. Looks like it. Okay, there's also a walking trail that goes off that way. And is there a trail that goes this way? Really? Huh. Jesus, those woods are bigger than I thought they were. I may have to go back through there sometime and try to get out through the other side there. I know I've been over near this island. I've not actually been on the island. I could probably get on it. I don't think that's that deep if I remember right. Oh, hey look, they are showing the high school from the aerial view. I wonder if they're going to show the... Okay, we'll go to the high school here. See if they actually have this. Or if it's just the aerial view. Come on. You're not going to zoom in, are you? Yep, there's no street view for this one. But that's what our new high school looks like. Newer. I will be there next year because it'll be our 10-year reunion. But yeah, they've got ball diamonds now. Oh, they've got 2 baseball fields back there. I didn't even know that. I thought they had a football field back there. Oh no, the football field's up there. Okay. I bet one of these is just the softball field and one of them's baseball. Softball for the girls and baseball for the boys. And then you got, obviously, the tennis courts, which I don't get why they have tennis courts. As far as I'm aware of, they don't have a tennis team. They might, but I don't know. Now, where the school is sitting, there actually used to be a prison. And what is that? That's nothing. There's nothing there. Maybe that's an access road for the farmer or something. I don't know. Right now, this was part of the prison. Now it's, as you can see, it's got a bunch of military vehicles. It's just storage for the military. What was I going to show you? Oh yeah, the lake. Go this way. Trying to figure out. Okay, I see where we are. Alrighty. There we go. Now we can get back down on the... Alrighty. Come on. Around. Whoop. Whoop. And there's our beach. That, it's open every once in a while now, but there are no lifeguards or anything, which I don't really care. But you got the lake, which I sit out here often to kind of calm down. It relaxes me. I also sit over in this area. You guys have seen videos where I've walked in this little area. There used to be a bridge that crossed from there over to here. Now, that's never been there since I've been born, but yeah. At one time they had one. Go over to the other side real quick. Come on. Now, they launch our fireworks from over here as well on the 4th of July. So usually whenever the fireworks video I've had, I was actually sitting right there. And it turns out like crap every time I try to film it. Ah, semi! Come on, go in there. You might see a few people sitting in through here. Well, I don't know. It depends on when that stupid Pokemon Go launched. I was a player for a while, so that's why I'm saying it's stupid. Like, this is actually gone now. There's used to be a wooden Lincoln statue there. They got rid of it because it had a lot of termite damage. But there's a Pokestop here. That's why I said you might see somebody parked here. Let's see. Looks like the waterfall's running, so Putt-Putt was going. Nope, Putt-Putt wasn't going because that's closed. Closed for the season, okay. Maybe this is an early spring or late summer picture or something. I think it's early spring because I'm pretty sure they got rid of it. But, oop, go back a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, see, now there's a splash park here and then a new park. I don't know if I've posted videos from the new park yet, quite honestly. I'm not filming at the splash park, it just seems rude to me. Oh, stupid nose. Alright. Okay, get back in the air. I'm going to go back, just real quick, before I end it. Hey look, a train. One, I need to get my orientation here. There's our fairgrounds. Okay, so this is south. Oh, I guess there's a compass over here. I didn't even notice. Oh wow, my town's bigger than I thought it was, but I mean, that's it. That's the entire town right there. Okay. Yeah, see, you can see from aerial view that the apartments are here. Zoom in some more. Oh, you're not gonna let me zoom in any further. At least they've got it in the aerial view now. That looks like my neighbor's vehicle. So this has got to be ours. You can't even tell what it is. I think that was when we had the blue van. And then you've got the ghetto Highland Court. And yeah, there's a lot of druggies that get caught in there too. Which is actually funny considering there's a detective spot right here. But it's just weird. So yeah, we're right next to a drug area. There's a fence right here. Not that you can really see it from the aerial, but right on this side's where the guy got his head bashed in by a crowbar. I've told that story before. I may do it again on one of these videos, just like make a dedicated video to it. But you got Maple Ridge. Let's see, this one's not even labeled, but this is Maple Ridge 2. I think this is a more recent picture. Yeah, it says 2018 here. So you should have... When did they take this? Before they started the construction in the hospital, apparently. Because they're building a whole new section right about here. But that's only been in the last few months. Ball Diamond. I've been to most of these schools. Red's Fun Zone. I've been probably everywhere throughout here. And literally, you could probably... You can get from here to the next actual city in probably about half an hour. Oh, this is Sulphur Springs Road. That's not the road I thought it was on. Oh. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there. So anyway, leave a like and subscribe if you guys enjoy my content. I'm sorry this one ran quite long, about an hour and a half. Kind of got distracted going through the map and everything. And I might do that in some other videos if nobody cares too much about me doing it, I mean. I might do it in some other videos, show you guys some more of my old stomping grounds and places I've actually been, or that I frequent. Things like that. But anyway, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe if you guys enjoy my content, and I shall see you guys in the next video.